I spent most of this morning with some dairy farmers from Indi, and the message is pretty clear. There is a diversity of farming businesses from the King Valley to the Goulburn to the Kiewa to the Upper Murray, and the government's response really needs to look at those very different business models. Some of the ideas that came through that I will be pushing with government, with Malcolm Turnbull and the Cabinet are the following. Firstly, the levies to Dairy Australia really need to be frozen. At a time when some local farmers are paying up to $14,000 a year, it's not really a cost that they can bear. Secondly, there's been a request for some interest rate subsidies. A lot of young farmers have borrowed a lot on advice from the so-called experts and professionals to beef up their production, and there really needs to be some help in that regard. We do need some more financial counselling to help our dairy industry, our farmers, ensure that they survive this very difficult period. And of course, we need to ensure that there are policies that don't add to their costs of production. Over the last few years, costs of production have risen by 30%. They certainly don't want a carbon tax to add on average $7,000 a year to the costs of running a dairy farm. And I'm very proud to have opposed the carbon tax, and we need to keep thinking very carefully about policies that don't damage our growth industries, our agricultural sector that is our future. There's some of the ideas that have come through that I'll be pushing with the government. This is a critical issue. There are world forces and prices at play, but I'm here to fight for our local farmers to ensure that they and their families and our industry has a good future.